Welcome to the St. Margaret's Bay Center. Game 2 of Day 2 here for the Peewee AAA Provincial Championships. Cameron McCachran bringing you the call from Upper Tantallon, where the Antigonish Bulldogs are taking on the host team, the TASA Ducks, who are away on a rush early. Shortall walks in with a shot. Kick saved by Raya Stewart. Getting the start between the pipes for the Bulldogs here. Bulldogs coming off of a big win in their first game, 4-2 over Shabukto. Great start to this tournament for the host team as well. The Ducks opening the tournament with a tie against top-seeded Bedford yesterday and earning a win last night, their first of the tournament. And in a big fashion over Glace Bay as well. And looking for another strong performance in this one. Captain LeDrew cuts towards the slot, has that one taken away, and it'll be skated out now by the Bulldogs. Pass ahead for LeDrew over the blue line. LeDrew cutting towards the middle of the ice. That one knocked off his stick and now carrying it. Played back to the point, now again down low. Worked to LeDrew, but picked off there on the end boards. Skated over the line and chipped in by McPherson. The Bulldogs dig forward in the corner. Playing up the wall as TASA tries to exit the zone. It's going to be hammered in from the blue line there. It was Kelly Conrad who scored in yesterday's game, keeping that one in at the line. Now TASA will clear it out. Dumped in from center ice, and Baldwin gives chase. Reversed there. And now played up the wall. The Bulldogs will vacate the zone and maybe a break here. Trying to work in where Chasson and Cormier. And the Ducks pick it up. Moved out to neutral ice. Up the wall now. Peddle, great move there and almost roofed that one on the backhander. Great rush there by Tyler Peddle. Dangerous player for this Bulldogs club. He heads off on a change now and it's turned over. So Bulldogs come back on the rush. That shot was unable to be gotten off there by Walker. Face-off coming up just outside of the Ducks zone. Shortall trying to get to that one. McLeod with the puck along the wall. Shortall gets it down low. Shortall reverses into the corner, now behind the net. As the Ducks establish the forecheck. Going to be played back to Phillips at the line. Quick shot. Blocked in front. Rebounds loose. McLeod almost tracked it down. And now comes right back up the wall. Ducks still in control, but that one's going to be chopped off the stick there, and the Bulldogs try to rush the other way. McIsaac plays it ahead for Walker. Back to McIsaac. On the backhand, McIsaac fires that one. Saved there. Cooper Fleming getting the start here for TASA. Saved there by Stewart. Toe drag and a quick shot. LeDrew fires that one. It pops up onto the net, rolls down, and drops at the line. Funny hop on that one as that puck popped up on goaltender Raya Stewart. Landed on the back of the net for a moment before almost trickling right in. Stewart had to be sharp to track that one down. Face off to her left. Puck played out front. That backhand is blocked, and the Bulldogs carry it out. Charging over the line there, that's McPherson. Kennedy chips that one in. LeDrew is going to get there to collect it in the corner. Quick snap right on LeDrew, picks it up in front, rebound, and a big scramble right in front of the goal. TASA back on the puck. Kennedy bumped there. Picked up and carried behind the goal by Leighton Stewart. Around the wall now for Brody McPherson, who carries it up the right wing. Tries to chip that one in from center, but it's knocked down. Peddle skates onto it. Cross-ice pass. Chipped ahead for Peddle. Chasson on it in the corner for the Bulldogs. Plays it down low for Cormier, left for Peddle. TASA trying to regain control here in their defensive zone and work it out, but great forechecking. There's Tyler Peddle taking that one away for the Bulldogs. He cuts towards the middle. Quick shot and a great save there by Fleming. Rebound is scooped up and fired off the glass and down the ice by TASA. Right on goal, forcing Stewart to make a play on it. She moves it ahead for Bree McPherson. Goes through the middle of the ice. LeDrew drives it over the line, trying to pick it out here. Cross for McLeod, who fires that one wide. He's deflected along the way. Over the line, Bulldogs controlling it, fired that one towards the goal, and Fleming pounces on that one and holds on. Cooper Fleming getting the start here once again for the TASA Ducks. Joey Hawko started the first game against Bedford. It was Fleming in goal in that last game last night. The first win of the tournament for TASA, a 5-1 victory over Glace Bay. Fleming getting the nod again here today. Some great saves in that game by Fleming, to be sure. And now a break for TASA. 2-on-1 shaping up. Shortall and McLeod. McLeod fires that one wide. Shortall unable to pick that one up behind the goal. And now Antigonish leading the rush the other way. McIsaac loses that one to LeDrew. Antigonish coming away with this one through neutral ice. McIsaac plays that across, just out of the reach of McPherson. Nice keep in there at the line. Stepping up on it here. That's Cameron Bell into the corner for the Bulldogs. And a nice pass ahead to spring TASA on a rush. Kennedy fires that one towards the goal. Trickles wide. Rebound pops out to LeDrew, puts it off the side of the goal. Skeffington on it, throws it out front, gets it to LeDrew, who just plays it back. Wasn't in a position to shoot it. Skeffington, again, digs it out, tries to throw it back to LeDrew. That one hit a skate. Battle along the end boards, and LeDrew comes away with it. Throws it out front, just misses Kennedy on that pass. Pinch at the line to try to keep that one alive by McPhee, but McPherson comes away with it for the Bulldogs, turns it over just inside the blue line. And now LeDrew is away with it for TASA. LeDrew drops it off. Quick shot there by Kennedy is just wide. And a great setup by LeDrew. Again, LeDrew breaks this one up in the neutral zone, or rather that's Fuller. Trying to break this one in. Gets it in deep, and a good rush there by Fuller will draw a penalty. Fuller breaks up that play in the neutral zone, gets on the rush, and forces Cohen Pictou to get the free arm out, a holding call, and a 2-minute power play coming up for TASA. No score in this one, 6:08 remaining in the first period, 5-3 the shots in favor of the Bulldogs. But this opportunity now for TASA, a big one to get on the board here. Kept in the line by Day. It does get out this time, and now the Bulldogs firing it down the ice, knocked out of the air with a high stick. And the whistle blown dead. Nice hand-eye there by Matthew Day, but stick a little too high. So that was whistled down. Minute 42 remaining in the power play. And no score in this one. Puck dumped deep into the TASA zone. LeDrew and the defenders taking their time here, setting this up. LeDrew will get it back on the right wing. He's going to pass that one into the middle for Kennedy. Kennedy across to Shortall. Shortall back to the point. Cross for Prince. Prince back to Phillips. Shortall. Bailey Shortall. Back to Shortall in the slot. He just fans on that one. A great return pass there from LeDrew. Almost set up Shortall for a fantastic chance, but Bulldogs clear this one down the ice. Nice puck movement there by TASA, but Shortall just whiffing on that chance. He's been dangerous in this tournament. Couple of goals already for Bailey Shortall. Tully Grant walks in with a quick snap right on, forcing Fleming to make the save, shorthanded. Nice chance for the Bulldogs. A man down. Tully Grant had a beautiful goal yesterday as well. A nice net drive. Still no score. 30 seconds remaining on this TASA power play with the puck deep in their zone to start this shift. Nice work down low here by the Dogs to kill off a bit of time. Played down low by Baldwin, right out front. Fanned on that chance, a great opportunity right on the doorstep there for Ty Skeffington, who couldn't find the handle on it in the crease. That one dumped down the ice by the Bulldogs, and now a 2-on-1 perhaps shaping up. Good hustle back, though, to take away that chance. Still a shot on goal for the Bulldogs there. Nice pad save by Fleming. McIsaac working in, played that one off. Tully Grant, great cross-ice pass, and they score. What a feed by Tully Grant. Slides that one right across the crease. And it is a tap in there for, I believe that may have been Kevin Walker. Or possibly Alex McIsaac, but either way, that line has been clicking for the Bulldogs, and Grant, with a great pass there, puts the Bulldogs up 1-0. So the official announcement is that Tully Grant has that goal. I was sure that it was tapped in at the side of the net. Grant made the pass, so unless it was deflected on the way rather than a tap in, I believe that goal should go to perhaps Kevin Walker or McIsaac. It's hard to tell after that pile up who came out with it, but maybe it was deflected. Maybe it is Grant's goal. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, Bulldogs back on the rush. That one deflected high over the net, over the glass and into the netting. For a whistle, 2:38 to play in the first period, and the Bulldogs now lead 1-0. 8-4, the shots in favor of Antigonish. Tully Grant right now being credited with that marker for the Bulldogs. Face off to the left of Fleming, controlled by TASA and firing around behind his net. Skeffington picks it up on the wall. Bumped by McPherson. They'll try the other wall now. And Kennedy has it. Loose puck in the neutral zone will be picked up here by TASA. Again, dumped in there. Reeves firing it in this time and heads off for a change. Less than 2 minutes to go in the period. This one won't be kept in at the line here. Prince will just fire that one in deep once again as the Ducks complete their change here. Pass ahead there. Finds McIsaac. And that one's dumped in. Face off to the left of Raya Stewart. She's been solid in goal for the Bulldogs here in the first period. 90 seconds remaining in the first. This pass ahead for McIsaac. Over the line. Walker digs it out as well. But TASA pick it up. And that one's going to be passed ahead just out of the reach of Rivera. And the Bulldogs will bang this one back into the zone. Fired around the boards there by McPhee. And Fuller chips that one out to the neutral zone. Good rush there, broken up by TASA. Now the Ducks try to transition the other way. But that puck is knocked down by McKinnon. Left side boards now for the Ducks as they chip that one ahead. McLeod gets it right back. Tries to play it down low. Antigonish takes it back and Peddle leads the way through center ice. Tyler Peddle on it. 14 seconds to go. Peddle trying to find a lane to the net. Tries to wrap around. It's stuck there at the side of the goal. Finally the whistle sounds. 8 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 the score. The Antigonish Bulldogs lead. Tully Grant being credited right now with the goal. Looks to me like it was a wonderful feed for a backdoor tap-in. But maybe deflected along the way. We'll see if there's a scoring change or not. But either way, it's Tully Grant right now being credited. And that's going to do it for the first period. Shots 10-4 in favor of the Bulldogs, and they lead 1-0 after one period of play here. Bulldogs 1-0 in the tournament. TASA 1-0-1. Second period action coming up momentarily here from the St. Margaret's Bay Center. Second period action underway here at the St. Margaret's Bay Centre in Tantallon. Bulldogs leading 1-0 here. And the goal being credited to Tully Grant right now. And right back to the attack. Tyler Peddle walks out to the middle of the ice, snaps that one high. Nice wrister there from Tyler Peddle. That's the son of Brad Peddle, head coach of the St. X-Men, of course. Woodrew works in and fires that one towards the goal. Nice kick save there by Stewart. That one chipped just wide by Kennedy. That puck changed direction there on Stewart, and a nice reaction to throw out the toe, make the stop, and Antigonish back to the rush. Skeffington digging at that one on the wing. Going to be played around the net there by Phillips. Ahead for Baldwin. Kennedy takes that one away in neutral ice, and Baldwin chips it in. Foot race for it here. Fuller in there looking for it for TASA. Going to be chipped in as the Bulldogs try to change up. Still offside as they complete this change here. That bench door in the TASA zone, making things difficult on that change. So .13 minutes remaining in the second period. Bulldogs up 1-0. And that pass is just out of the reach there of Walker. Walker gets it this time and plays it up ahead for Tully Grant. Grant gets by the first defender. Poked there though, has to pull up and head into the corner. Moves it back to Bree McPherson. Quick shot towards the net. Lots of traffic there, but the puck won't get through. And the Ducks back the other way. Carried by Shortall, leaves it there. Quick shot by McDermott, and that one's wide. McDermott chasing it down behind the goal now for TASA. Plays it back to the point. McPhee, quick shot. Traffic in front, that one's blocked, doesn't get through to the net. McPhee picks that one off as McIsaac was just about sprung for a breakaway there. Good read by McPhee to intercept that pass, and now worked ahead. Poked just off the stick there of Chasson. As Peddle is back on it now for the Bulldogs. Tyler Peddle able to keep that one in. Good second effort there. It does eventually come out. Chasson is on it now. Carries it over the line. Into the corner now. Chasson, Cormier working it there. Played out front, out of the reach of Peddle. I mentioned Tyler's father, Brad, the head coach of the St. X-Men. Just coming off of a national title shot. Quick shot there as Ledrew curled and snapped that one. Of course, St. X falling in that final last week. Brad here watching Tyler perform at the Peewee AAA Provincials this weekend. There's a big bump as McPherson crossed the line and collided there with Reeves. They both went down, no call. Picked up here by McPherson, plays it down low. And that's going to be a too many men call here against the Antigonish Bulldogs as the player had hopped off the bench right onto the puck and makes it an easy call for the official. So a power play advantage coming up for TASA. Chance for them to knot this one up. Antigonish leading 1-0. 10:38 remaining in the second period. And now a big opportunity for the TASA Ducks, who have been buzzing but unable to connect so far. Nice rush here, shorthanded by the Bulldogs off of the draw. Bell tries to play it down low. Up ahead for Kennedy, and a great read there by Bray McPherson. She stepped up and intercepted that pass, and Bailey Shortall might have been in all alone if McPherson hadn't picked that one off. Back in the Bulldog zone, McKinnon on it. Phillips snaps that one in. Lots of traffic in front, but Stewart kicked it aside. Back to Phillips once again. Down low to LeDrew. Snaps that one on goal. Rebound at the side of the net. And again, Stewart locks it down. Phillips picks the puck up. Plays it ahead for LeDrew. Now for Shortall. That one's going to be poked away by McPherson. Phillips gets this pass as TASA settles it down in the zone. Quick shot there by Shortall from in tight through a screen. Saved by Stewart. TASA still with it. 29 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck played down low, just missed LeDrew though. It's going to be rifled down the ice by the Bulldogs. They kill off a bit more time. 20 seconds to play on the power play. Shots 11-11 right now. Less than 9 minutes to go in the second period. The Bulldogs lead by 1. Going to the attack here, shorthanded. Backhand chance there by Peddle in tight. And a save by Fleming. Back to even strength now as the Bulldogs put the pressure on. It's going to be a penalty. That was Keegan McDermott, just stapling his man to the end boards there, so he heads off. And a body checking call, and now a power play opportunity for the Bulldogs with 8:32 remaining in the second, so they kill one off and then go right back to the power play of their own. Big chance for them to extend this lead right now. This one will just be kept in by Peddle. Again, TASA unable to clear. D-to-D pass by Stewart. Stewart will keep this in at the line just barely. And that will be out, touched up by McPherson, or rather by McKinnon. And that was blown down. Tight play at the line there, but it did get out by a couple of inches, and we'll have to do this one again. Minute 39 left on the power play advantage for Antigonish. Face off just outside the TASA zone. Pedaling to take this one against LeDrew. And now Peddle drives towards the goal. Tully Grant with a quick shot. That one's a riser, heads over the net. And it's going to be hammered back down the ice now by LeDrew. Kill off a bit more time here for the Ducks. Kennedy tracking that one down. Left for Tyler Peddle. Wheeling up the ice. Peddle cuts outside, inside, and what a great move there by Tyler Peddle, and he just fired that one through the crease. Almost a beautiful goal from Peddle here on the power play. He has been dangerous for the Bulldogs, but yet to score in this tournament. Played back to the line. D-to-D pass by Stewart. Quick shot there from the point. That one deflected wide. Kennedy tries to get that one. Can't chip it around. Jerlink, who pinched up the wall, keeps that one alive. Still 37 seconds remaining on the power play for the Bulldogs. Done a good job of keeping this one alive in the zone. Not too many great opportunities so far, though. And this one will be knocked loose. A chance now for TASA. Kennedy rushing the other way. With speed, Quinn Kennedy pulls up, tries to play that one across, and couldn't make the play on it. Now a breakaway chance for Antigonish. That one fired just wide by McPherson. McPherson will get it back behind the goal. Out front. McPherson again with the puck in the office. Out front to Walker. That one ripped just wide. Great setup from behind the net by Brody McPherson. Shortall. That one's played ahead for McLeod. Gets it over the line and just dumps it in deep. 6:05 to play in the second period. Bulldogs hanging on to this 1-goal lead. Here's Bell. That one's knocked ahead by Chasson. And dumped in deep. Comes back to the point. Winding up with a shot. That one right on. Great shot by Marcus Pelly-Conrad there. And second chance opportunity. Saved by Fleming. Great goalie battle in this one so far. Shots 15-11 in favor of the Bulldogs. Only 1 goal so far in this one. That one still being credited to Tully Grant, as far as we know. Rivera chips this one in. Gives chase for the Ducks. All tangled up there with the defender. And this will be flipped in deep by Phillips. Phillips again with it at the line. He's going to fire that one right on. Big save by Stewart. Puck's loose in the slot. Comes loose to Phillips. Fires that one again just wide. Rivera steps into that one. Puts that one wide of the goal. And finally the Bulldogs are able to chip this one out. Long stretch pass here. Finds Baldwin up the left side. They'll fire that one high over the net. Battle in the corner. TASA will dig it out. Quick shot right on. Kick save there by Stewart. Drew tries to settle that one and can't. McIsaac. That one poked off the stick. Now LeDrew. Great chance right in front. And I believe Stewart got a piece of that one. LeDrew feeding that one over for a great opportunity in tight there. For I believe Kennedy. This one's going to be picked off now by Prince. Great read and just offside. Fans not happy about that one, but faceoff will come just outside of the Bulldogs blue line. 3:50 remaining in the second period. Antigonish up 1-0. TASA putting on some pressure though. These last few shifts to try to get the equalizer before the second intermission. That shot, rebound, was sitting there. Another opportunity right in front, whacking away at it. And the Antigonish Bulldogs with a few great opportunities in close. But Fleming shuts the door and keeps this a 1-0 game. 3:24 to go in the second. Tully Grant, the only goal right now for the Bulldogs. Made that pass across the crease, and I thought it had been tapped in there by one of his line mates, but Grant with the credit for that one. Tough play there as Cormier is hauled down heading into the boards. No call. That one played back out by Chasson. That shot comes from the line. Rebound is loose. Cormier and Chasson trying to track it down there. The puck rolls right in on goal. And Shortall trying to get there to jam away at it. Quick whistle, and Face-off will be to the left of Stewart. With 2:48 remaining in the second period, it's 1-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Antigonish coming off of a win in their opener against Chiboucto yesterday evening. TASA played 2 games on opening day. A 1-1 tie against top-seeded Bedford in the afternoon, and then yesterday evening a big win over Glace Bay, 5-1. That shot rolled wide as the Bulldogs went in on the rush. Baldwin heads in there to try to dig it out for TASA. That one's going to be called in the hand pass. And blown down with just 2:14 remaining in the second. A first period goal, the only marker right now in this one. Both of these teams looking for win number 2 at this provincial tournament. Carried ahead and dumped in now by TASA. LeDrew digging for that one in the corner. Comes away with it. LeDrew plays towards the goal. That one rolls in behind the net. Kennedy's on it in the corner. Kennedy cuts out towards the middle of the ice. Quinn Kennedy weaving around, trying to wrap that one around. Stuffs it at the side of the net. Nice save there as Raya Sparks stays with it. Raya Stewart stays with it. .144 remaining here in the second period. Quick shot, kicked aside there by Stewart. And ahead for Peddle. Carries that one in over the line, shakes his check. Puck's going to be dumped down the ice, back to pick it up here. And Stewart for the Bulldogs. That's Leighton Stewart. Puck lifted down the ice and maybe a break there. That went off of the shin pads of McKinnon, but able to track it down before it popped loose. Moving in over the line with this one is Skeffington. Pulls up and drops that one off the cloud, goes down low. And lots of room out there. A bad change by the Bulldogs. They had all 3 forwards out in the neutral zone. It was a 5-on-2 in zone for TASA. Unable to convert, and now rush the other way. That one whistled down offside against the Bulldogs. Just 20 seconds here, 19.8 on the clock in the second period. A great opportunity there for TASA as they slowed the game down with just 2 defenders in zone, and maybe just had a little bit too much time to think with it. Unable to convert on that one, but great opportunity for them as they've pushed back here in the second period. But final seconds now. And looks like the Bulldogs will enter the intermission with the 1-goal lead. A pretty tight game here between these two. Shots 17-16 in favor of TASA, or rather in favor of the Bulldogs. So a rather conservative one between these two. And the Bulldogs will head into the third period with a 1-goal lead. And a goal by Tully Grant in the first period. We'll have that third period for you in just a few moments' time from the St. Margaret's Bay Centre in Tantallon, Nova Scotia for the Peewee AAA Provincial Championship. Welcome back to the St. Margaret's Bay Center. Underway in third period action between the Antigonish Bulldogs and the host, TASA Ducks. Ducks trailing in this one. Bulldogs up 1-0. First period goal credited to Tully Grant. The lone marker thus far in this one. Tyler Peddle tries to drive this one up the ice. One pass ahead for McLeod. And here comes Shortall with a quick shot. That one just wide, bounces right back out front. Some lively ice out there, fresh off the flood. Less than a minute into this third period, shot 17-16 in favor of the Bulldogs. And a quick shot, ripped just wide by Walker. Going to the attack now. Grant plays it back to the point. McIsaac will pick it up here for the Bulldogs. McIsaac walks in, tries to get a shot off there. It's blocked. Grant will pick up the rebound. Tully Grant throws it out front and just can't find Walker. That pass ahead for the Ducks was just out of the reach of Skeffington. Stewart tried to make a play on it there. Back to the point. Quick shot there. Reeves puts it wide. Kennedy tries to pass back to the point there. Misses his man, but it's going to be picked up here by Reeves, who carries it in. Driving that in deep. McPhee tries to fire that one in. And behind the goal now is the Bulldogs. We'll try to set up and break out here. Peddle carries it ahead now. 2-on-1 shaping up for Antigonish. Peddle has Bell at the net. Peddle drives hard and puts that one just wide. This one will be picked up and carried in now by McKinnon. Passed towards the middle of the ice. It'll be dumped in deep there by Bell. This moves behind the net by Brody McPherson. McPherson gets it back in the corner again, trying to weave and shake the check there, but turned over to the Ducks to try to lead a rush, but that'll be picked off quickly in the neutral zone by Tully Grant, who comes back in on the rush. That one rolls away from him and on goal. It'll be smothered by Fleming, but nice play by Grant in the neutral zone to take that one away and start a rush back the other way. Grant credited with the lone goal in this game right now as the Bulldogs lead 1-0. 11:36 to go in the third. Shots even, 17 apiece right now. TASA playing their third game of this tournament. 2 on opening day, of course, played in the opener yesterday. 1-1 tie with Bedford and then got a big win against Glace Bay last night. 5-1 in that one, a great effort for the Ducks. And they are right in this one. And on the rush now, McDermott has it. Looks for Shortall. Back to Phillips. Phillips plays that one across. Down low. And this one will be picked up. Played right out front there. McDermott tried to find a man in the slot, but couldn't connect to the pass. Phillips keeps it alive at the blue line. He'll be picked up now by Shortall. Played out ahead by Grant as he goes for a change. Foot race there. And Peddle comes off the bench, pulls up the line as his man was offside. Here's a break for Peddle. Backhand try and gets taken down into the net there. As Tyler Peddle took that one hard to the hoop. Great rush. Crashed, though, into Cooper Fleming, and both a little slow to their feet here. Both appear to be okay. Fleming just going to skate this one off a little bit. Heavy collision there as Peddle went to the net. Big body and a talented goal scorer. Chatting with some of the Antigonish parents yesterday, and sounds like there have been precious few games this season where Tyler Peddle hasn't scored a goal. It's been a pretty rare occurrence. Hasn't scored yet in this tournament. No call on that one. Looked like a hook there by the Bulldogs, and the fans of the host team not happy with that non-call. Walking out into the slot, and LeDrew tried to get one off there. That one's going to be chipped just past Day. Be picked up here by Peddle, driving hard towards the net, almost cashed that one in, and coming across to the pad was Fleming, who I believe got a piece of that. Peddle is still on it. Going to be taken away from him now by LeDrew, who just slides that one over. A great play to feed that to Skeffington, who's got some room to skate up the right side. Skeffington pulls up on the wall, and he's engaged there now with Bree McPherson battling. This one will be carried ahead now and over the line by Grant. Turned over and gets out to the neutral ice, but cleared right back in. That one took a funny hop off of the dump in there by McKinnon. And the Fleming had to be sharp to keep an eye on that one. Holds on for the whistle. Face off coming up to the right of the Ducks goalkeeper, Cooper Fleming. Second start of this tournament, earning the win last night, 5-1 over Glace Bay. A fantastic performance by Joey Hawko as well in the first game, stopping 31 of 32 in a tie against Bedford, a game where TASA was outshot by double. So it would appear that the Ducks have got some real talent between the pipes back there. Off to a great start in this one, and this puck turned over though in the neutral zone. Carrying this one ahead, McPherson with some nice moves, tries to tuck that one in, and Fleming again stands tall. 8:48 to play in the third. Bulldogs lead by a goal. Shots 18-17. Lots of neutral zone play in this one. Both of these teams trying to not make that big mistake that allows the other team to capitalize, and it's been a pretty tightly contested game in this one. Face off to the left of Fleming. Peddling to take it for Antigonish, and they'll control. Chasson, Cormier also trying to dig it out, but TASA will come away with it here. Backhanded off the glass and into the Bulldog zone by McLeod. He's back on it now for the Ducks. Quick play there, in tight by Shortall to fire that one backhander on net. Nice play, and quick save there by Stewart as that puck is played up into the netting. And out of play, 8:21 remaining in the third period. Next up here at the St. Margaret's Bay Center, Sydney faces off against Glace Bay, a noontime start for that one. A regional rivalry. Battle of Cape Breton, that'll be a fun one coming up at noontime. But still some business to take care of here between the Bulldogs and the Ducks. Puck in the Bulldog zone now as TASA controls. Carried here. Cheerlink given plenty of room to skate there. Played it ahead, a collision in the neutral zone, and TASA trying to push it back the other way. McDermott's got it. He's just going to dump that one in as he was pressured at the line. Cheerlink back to collect that one. He's going to chop that one up the boards. Held in though at the line. And now it'll be picked up and lifted out of harm's way. Ducks back to collect. Reeves will move that one up the wall. Turned over. Quick shot there right on. Saved by Fleming. There's Walker, got a quick one off. Scramble in front. Bulldogs trying to hammer this one out, but McPhee keeps it in once again at the line. The puck fired in deep. They drew on it now from the corner. Bulldogs having trouble getting their legs going here in the defensive zone, trying to get this puck out. And finally, a lane will open up, it looks like. Worked up to Peddle. Carries up the right wing. And it's going to be a penalty call here as Peddle was headed off at the blue line. So a power play coming up for the Bulldogs. Face-off will be to the left of Fleming. So Prince heads off for body check on Peddle, and this one's dumped right down the ice by TASA to kill a few seconds off the clock at the start of this power play. Quick ahead there, that one off the stick of Chason, and ends up being driven up the ice there. And a good chance in tight. So face-off will again be in the TASA zone. A minute 34 to play on this man advantage for the Bulldogs. 5:57 left in the game. And the Dogs nursing a 1-goal lead. They can add to that here. A big opportunity to do so. This one played back to the point by Peddle. He'll get it back here and tries to carry it off the wall through the middle of the ice. Peddle shakes a couple of checks, tries to work it back to the point, but that one's going to get out past Stewart. We'll go D to D here for McKinnon. All the way back up the ice for Peddle as they stretch the ice out. Peddle with some room walking in. Peddle fires that one off the post. And it comes back to the point. Stewart will throw that one across for McKinnon. Tries to chip it in deep. Ducks will get there. Clearing attempt, fanned on, and Dogs able to keep it alive. Pass towards the front of the net was deflected off of the side of the net. Peddle again tries to fire that one in front. As the Dogs have control in the attacking zone. Man advantage, 30 seconds remaining here on the power play. Played back to Grant, snaps that one. That's blocked. Another shot right in front, jam play. And that one will be pounced on and held on to by Cooper Fleming, who holds on for TASA. .22 seconds to play on this man advantage. Back to the point. McKinnon lifting that one in. Down low, quick shot at the side of the goal. Rebound right in front, a great chance there. Walker was looking for it at the side of the goal, but couldn't get a piece. Now Grant back down low for Walker, pedals right in front. And that pass was ahead for Rivera, but good work there as McKinnon intercepted it. Rivera might have been off to the races. Stewart back there, and that's an icing call against the TASA Ducks. Face-off will come back into their zone. Less than 4 minutes to play here. They need a goal. Trailing by 1 here in the third period. Goal in the first by Tully Grant. Holding up as the game's only right now. Bulldogs on the attack. That one's going to be left by Cormier for Chasson. Quick shot through plenty of traffic there. Right on, a good save by Fleming, who managed to keep an eye on that one. Bulldogs playing with this one in their own zone. Bell will move that one up the ice. There's Walker, nice pass, tried to feed that one across. Played it back to the point, quick shot there by McPherson is wide. Clearing attempt, kept in at the line there by McKinnon. Again, McKinnon with it, backhanded, deep into the zone. Bulldogs just trying to hem TASA into their own zone here and doing a good job of it, trying to kill off that clock. 2:40 remaining in the third. Again, Grant will dump that one in deep. As the Bulldogs establish the cycle here. McKinnon back at the point, is going to wind it up, hammers that one with plenty of traffic in front. It's wide. McPherson will pinch in, and now a break the other way as McPherson missed on that puck. A 2-on-1 shaping up for TASA. Here's Shortall with speed breaking in and tries to tuck that one home, but a great save by Raya Stewart. As that one popped up, she picked it out of the air and held on. And that's with one of the most dangerous Ducks bearing in on her. Bailey Shortall had plenty of speed and in fact looked like it was going to be a 2-on-1. Managed to make that extra move to burst around the defender and was essentially in alone with pressure, but great save by Stewart. Jerlink now moving that one up the wall. That's going to get out to neutral ice. Peddle tries to take that one away. It's going to be turned over. Now Bell. Quick shot there is blocked into the corner. TASA working it up the wall, but it's going to be kept in at the line. Quick shot right on there from Jerlink. It is gloved and held onto by Cooper Fleming. Less than 2 minutes to play here. 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining. Shots 31-19 for Antigonish, so they have dominated on the shot clock here in the third period. Walker is on it down low. Bit of a line shuffle here for Antigonish. Walker playing with Peddle and Bell, and right in front there, Bell and Walker trying to get a piece of that one. Good save by Fleming, goes into the corner. And the Ducks will wrap that one up the boards. Finally, it gets out. Now another 2-on-1, led by Bailey Shortall. Walking in, he's got McLeod, snaps that one. And again, with the save, Ryan Stewart. Chance as the Bulldogs are able to break that one out over the blue line. Almost got free. Empty net for Peddle. Walking in, Peddle's got all day. He manages to walk right around and tucks that one into the empty net. 46 seconds remaining. The Bulldogs take the 2-0 lead as Tyler Peddle gets his first of the tournament. It's been buzzing through these first two games, and we'll take that empty netter, and maybe that'll get him going the rest of the way. Great rush by Tyler Peddle there as he fought off those checks and made sure there was no doubt on whether that puck would get to the back of the net or not. So into final 35 seconds now. Quick rush here for TASA. That one's going to be fired off the shin pad and wide. It's going to be dumped in by Grant. Just 12 seconds to go now. Bulldogs, the attacking zone right in front. Great chance there as that one was just off the stick of Cormier. But that is going to do it. The Antigonish Bulldogs will hold on to win it 2-0. first period goal by Tully Grant. Stands all the way until the empty netter just a moment ago by Tyler Peddle to seal this one. So the host TASA Ducks suffer their first loss of this tournament. They move to 1-1-1. Still a pretty darn good start for the Ducks. They will face off against Acadia later on this afternoon. 4 o'clock start for that one. The Bulldogs, meanwhile, take on Sydney. That one's at 6. Bulldogs now 2-0 to start this provincial championship. Again, the final 2-0 in favor of the Antigonish Bulldogs, and the shutout goes to Raya Stewart, making 19 saves, the first shutout of this tournament. So 2-0 the final. And next up for us is the Battle of Cape Breton. Sydney taking on Glace Bay, a noontime start. We'll have that one for you right here. Thank you for joining us from the St. Margaret's Bay Centre for the 2018 Peewee AAA Provincial Tournament in Tantallon, Nova Scotia.